How do you think you did on the stage last night? What grade would you give yourself?
I was really happy with how I did. I got to lay out why I'm running for president. I talked about my daughter Molly, who just turned 11 years old, and the fact that she's counting on us, that children all across this country are counting on us, and that there are children who right now do not have representation or a voice, including those sleeping on concrete floors under tinfoil blankets who've been separated from their families. I talked about the new kind of politics that it will take to meet these historic challenges that we face, a kind of politics that we demonstrated in Texas, where we went to each one of the 254 counties, showing up with the courage of our convictions, writing nobody off, taking no one for granted, listening to and learning from the people that we wanted to serve. We saw the greatest voter turnout in a midterm in Texas history. We won independence for the first time in decades. 500,000 Republicans joined our cause. That's how you beat Donald Trump, and that's how you bring this divided country together again to make sure that we meet the greatest challenges we've ever faced.
Okay, but what grade would you give yourself for last night?
I'd give myself an A. I wanted to make sure that I got that point across. I described why I'm doing this, who I'm doing it for, the people that inspire me, and how we're going to meet these challenges. And I felt like I was able to get that across.
Did you feel like you were the recipient of some incoming last night? Did you feel that some of the other candidates were going after you specifically?
I sure did. But that's part of politics, and it's part of a debate, certainly one where you have 10 candidates on the stage, each of them trying to make their mark. I choose to define myself not against other people. I'm really running not against any of those other candidates, but for the United States of America. So I felt like my responsibility was to describe my vision for this country and reflect back so much of what I've heard by listening to people all across this country. Others had a different strategy, one that involved attacking other candidates, and I leave it to